Good morning, Team Alabama. We are going to read another Achieve 3000 today. The vocabulary that you may encounter today, it is go ahead and talk to yourself. Go ahead and talk to yourself. And our stretch article is at a 1280. The vocabulary is mantra, a word or phrase that is repeated to help with focusing the mind. Penchant is the second vocab word, penchant. A tendency to behave in a certain way. Sorry about that. And our third word is pernicious, causing serious harm. Pernicious. Go ahead and talk to yourself. Control your own destiny, said basketball superstar Stephen Curry. And although it might sound like he was philosophizing to his teammates before a big game, he was actually talking to himself. Curry was in the middle of a friendly free throw contest with the Golden State Warrior coach, 8-time NBA champ Steve Kerr. And what happened next was no big surprise. With a flick of his wrist, he sent the ball arcing up into the air to drop into the net. Whoosh. Over and over. Guess which warrior emerged victorious from the amicable battle for bragging rights? Curry's not the only pro with a penchant for thinking out loud. Plenty of other athletes also give themselves personal pep talks on the field, the court, or the track. And these upbeat affirmations are a form of what psychologists call self-talk. Self-talk is the stream of thoughts, whether conscious or unconscious, that run through people's minds as they go about their day-to-day life. This inner voice is often spontaneous and unspoken, although some people like Curry don't always keep it to themselves. Psychologists say self-talk can be a powerful tool for achieving goals and staying healthy, or it can be just the opposite, the good, the bad, and the unfriendly, or the friendly. Stephen Curry's high-minded motivational mantra is an example of positive self-talk, which also includes more low-key cogitations like, hey, I've got this, or I can do it if I keep trying. Studies show that positive self-talk has a strong salutary effect on athletes' confidence, focus, and performance, but it can be a game changer in everyday life too. According to scientific research, people who have a more positive outlook have better mental and physical health. They handle stress better and are more resilient, and may even live longer. But while some people think of optimism as an innate personality trait, you're either born with or not. Positive self-talk can help a person develop it over time. Some self-talk, however, can do just the opposite. Negative self-talk, which includes thoughts like, everyone else is better at this than me, or I can't do anything right, is associated with lower self-esteem, higher stress and anxiety, and in extreme cases, depression. Of course, not all self-talk is easy to classify as positive or negative, so experts advise keeping in mind this simple guideline. If you wouldn't say it to a good friend, don't say it to yourself. Rewriting the script. How can self-talkers go from being their own worst enemies to their own best friends? Psychologists recommend that people analyze their inner monologues, and if they fall into pessimistic patterns or negative patterns, for example, assuring the worst possible outcome or focusing exclusively on the negative aspects of a situation, to reframe the thoughts in a more constructive way. If people catch themselves thinking, I don't know how to do this, for example, they might instead tell themselves, here's a chance to learn something new. If that pernicious little voice in their head pipes up, and I'm no good at this, or I'll never finish this, they might come up with a rejoinder like, I can practice and improve, or I'll make a plan and take it a step by step. keeping it real. Let's be honest. Students who recite, "I'm a mathematical genius," 48 times before a geometry final aren't guaranteed to get a great grade. Experts say self-talk is most effective when it's believable. So, instead of trying to quash pre-exam jitters with implausible platitudes, focus on concrete, relevant information like, "I studied for this test, had a good night's sleep, and now I feel calm and," deep breathe, "confident." Psychologists point out that while people can't always control the situations they find themselves in or the obstacles they encounter, they can change of their own thoughts and reactions. Stephen Curry might put it another way: you can control your own destiny. Okay, guys, that's the end of the stretch article. I'd like for you to go ahead and make sure you did the before reading poll, and then go to your article and read it at your Lexile level and do your activity questions. The activity questions need to be done at a 75% or better. So please go ahead and do that now. Have a great rest of your day, Team Alabama.